Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The spotlight has often danced favorably on Kim Zolciak, the outspoken, vivacious blonde who rose to fame on The Real Housewives of Atlanta with her unapologetic glamour, catchy tardy for the party single, and whirlwind romances. But today, that light dims as fans across the world absorb a heartbreaking update from her life. A painful reminder that even reality TV stars aren't immune to life's darkest moments. In a world where cameras have captured every lavish detail of Kim's life, from her extravagant weddings and luxurious homes to her reality TV spin-offs and mother-of-six chaos, no one expected such a tragic twist to unfold behind closed doors. A star fading under pressure. Sources close to the Zolciak-Biermann family revealed today that Kim has been quietly battling severe emotional and financial distress for months, a struggle she tried hard to hide from the public eye. Her once radiant life, carefully curated on Instagram and Bravo, is now crumbling behind a fragile curtain. "She's not the same Kim anymore," said a longtime friend who requested anonymity. "She's broken, overwhelmed, and in constant pain, emotionally, mentally, and financially." The source continued, "There were red flags, but everyone thought it was just the typical Bravo drama. What's happening now is far from entertainment. It's tragic. The win of a family. Much of the turmoil stems from the devastating unraveling of her marriage to Kroy Biermann, her former NFL star husband. Once the power couple of Don't Be Tardy, Kim and Kroy were the definition of reality TV couple goals, blending their families, adopting, raising 6 children, and building a dream life. But beneath the smiles and designer handbags, cracks had started to form. Today, the couple is locked in a bitter, messy divorce battle, with reports of multiple filings, accusations, custody disputes, and alarming police visits. Their multi-million-dollar mansion in Alpharetta, Georgia, has gone into pre-foreclosure, not once, but twice, igniting headlines and public speculation. But the headlines barely scratch the surface. Crying behind the glam. Insiders close to Kim say that she spends most nights crying alone in her bedroom. "She's lost," one friend said. "She put everything into her family, her career, her time, her identity. Now that it's all falling apart, she doesn't know who she is anymore." What makes it worse is that Kim's once unshakable confidence, the kind that carried her through on-air spats with neon leaks and social media feuds, is crumbling under the weight of public scrutiny. The woman who used to flaunt Channel bags and joke about Botox is now allegedly selling off her luxury items to stay afloat. She sold her wigs, one fan tweeted, stunned after spotting listings on resale sites. "That's how you know things are bad." Her wigs were her crown. The children in the middle. Perhaps the most gut-wrenching part of the situation is the emotional toll it's taken on Kim's children, Ariana and Brielle. Her oldest daughters and regulars on Don't Be Tardy have stood by her, even clapping back at trolls online. But friends say the younger kids, KJ, Cash, and the twins, are confused, scared, and missing their dad, who has reportedly moved out. Kim's been trying to keep it together for the kids, but they're not stupid, another insider shared. They hear the arguments. They see the crying. They're hurting. Custody remains a fierce point of contention in the divorce proceedings, with each parent accusing the other of being unfit. It's a cruel war, not just for property or pride, but for the hearts and well-being of innocent children who once lived in a picture-perfect Bravo fairy tale. From riches to ruin? As financial records leaked online, fans were shocked to learn just how dire the couple's situation had become. Once living in opulence, the family now faces debts, lawsuits, and the possible loss of their home. Kim allegedly owes thousands in credit card debt, and legal documents show that Kroy has been equally burdened by financial mismanagement. Many question how a family with millions in Bravo contracts, endorsement deals, and NFL money could fall so far. Others blame the pressure of keeping up a lifestyle that wasn't sustainable once the cameras stopped rolling. The truth is, said a financial expert familiar with celebrity finances, they were living like they were still on season 5. When the show ended and the endorsements dried up, there was nothing left to fall back on. One question now echoing through fan forums and social media comments: where are Kim's friends? Where are her fellow housewives? Neen Leakes, once her closest ally turned rival, has stayed silent. Candy Burris has made no public comment. Even Andy Cohen, who once praised Kim's Real Housewives legacy, has not publicly shown support. It's possible that old feuds have left Kim isolated during her darkest hour. Or perhaps the glitzy friendships forged under Bravo contracts were never as real as they seemed. She feels abandoned, the source shared. The world she built her life around just disappeared when things went bad. Hilfiscaries and Barikdiudins. Adding to the heartbreak, sources confirm that Kim's mental health has deteriorated significantly in recent months. She's reportedly been hospitalized twice for what insiders describe as emotional exhaustion and debilitating anxiety. There were panic attacks so severe she thought she was having a heart attack, said a close friend. It's not drama. It's not a publicity stunt. She's truly suffering. Photos recently surfaced of Kim looking pale, thinner than usual, and clearly distressed. Fans were quick to notice. She's not okay. This is heartbreaking. One commenter wrote on Instagram, I hope she gets the help she needs. A fall from grace, but not a from heart. Despite the chaos, many fans are rallying around Kim, offering messages of support and hope on social media. The hashtag #PrayForKim hashtag has begun trending, with many longtime viewers reflecting on the joy she brought to their screens for over a decade. She made me laugh so hard during my darkest times, one fan posted. I just hope she knows we're rooting for her now. Others are calling for Bravo to step in and offer help. Whether that means financial assistance, emotional support, or even a new show centered around her comeback. She deserves a redemption arc, another wrote. If Bethany Frankel got one, Kim can too. What's next for Kim? In a voice message posted to her Instagram story, one of her rare recent public appearances, Kim spoke softly and tearfully. I know a lot of people have questions, and I'm just not ready to talk. This has been the hardest year of my life. I'm trying, I really am. I love my kids. I love you all. Please be kind. It was a vulnerable side of Kim Zolciak the public hadn't often seen. Raw, unfiltered, and deeply human. As of now, Kim is said to be focusing on her mental health, trying to secure stability for her kids, and hoping for a fresh start. Rumors swirl of a possible return to reality TV, maybe even a documentary-style series covering her road to recovery, but nothing has been confirmed. Final thoughts. What was once a glamorous Bravo fairy tale has turned into a tragic cautionary tale of fame, fortune, and fragility. Kim Zolciak, the housewife who made wigs and wine a lifestyle, now finds herself battling demons no TV show could have scripted. Yet, in the tragedy, there's a glimmer of hope that this strong, fiery woman will rise once again. Not for a show, not for a photo shoot, but for herself and her children. One day, the cameras might return. But for now, the world watches not as fans, but as humans, hoping she finds healing, peace, and the strength to rise from the ashes of her shattered dream. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, you are not alone. Please reach out to a licensed professional or call a local support line. Help is always available.